Hello everyone, welcome to another biology class. Today we are going to talk about bacteria. First of all, it's very common to think that bacteria are evil for our body, but that's wrong. In fact, some of them are essential for our life. Let's start talking about the structure of the bacterial cell. Bacteria are unicellular beings that may live isolated or assimilated in clusters with typical shapes, which vary between species. They differ from other living beings because the bacterial cell is prokaryotic, while the cell of all of the other organisms except from archaeas are eukaryotic. It presents a hard external surface. That is the bacteria capsule, and inside of it there is the bacterial wall, which determines its shape and protects from physical aggressions of the environment. Under the wall, there is the plasma membrane, which delimits the cytoplasm, where there are thousands of small ribosomes responsible for protein synthesis. The bacterial chromosome is constituted by one circular DNA molecule, which curls up over itself and contains all of the essential genes for the bacterial life. This DNA molecule stays immersed directly in the cytoplasm, being known as nucleoid. Besides the chromosomes, the bacterial cell can also contain some small circular molecules of the DNA, the plasmids, whose presence is not essential to the life of the bacteria. However, having plasmids can be advantageous because in general they contain genes that can destroy molecules that represent danger for the bacterial life. Many bacteria can move thanks to the beating of long protein flagellum. Now let's talk about types of groups. There are 8,000 of bacterial species which differ from first, metabolism, two, habitat, and three, the cell form. Many species form clusters, which are associations in which bacterial participants are joined together. However, they can maintain their individuality, being capable to survive when separate of the group. The type of grouping and the form of the cell are important characteristics on classification of some bacteria. Now, let's talk about the shape of the bacteria. The bacteria can be named as coccus if they have a spherical shape. If they are rod-shaped, looking like a sausage, the name is bacillo. If they have a spiral shape, the name is spirillum. And if they are curved, looking like a coma, the name is vibrio. Now talking about the bacterial clusters. When there are two coccus joined together side by side, the name is diplococcus. When there are 8 coccus joined together, not side by side, but forming a cube, the name is sarcina. If lots of coccus are joined together, looking like a bunch of grapes, the name is Staphylococcus. And if the coccus are joined together side by side, looking like a chain or a pearl necklace, the name is Streptococcus. And now, when there are two bacillus joined together side by side, the name is, as you can tell, Diplobacillus. And if more than two bacillus are joined together side by side, the name is, wait for it, Streptococcus. Looks like I misspelled it. Let's cross it over and write it down again. Now that's correct, Streptobacillus. Now let's talk about the nutrition of bacteria. The nutrition refers to the bacteria carbonatum source. Which will provide organic molecules for their energy production. They can be arranged in 4 types. The carbon can be assimilated by some bacteria directly from the air as carbon dioxide, being called autotrophic, or it can be assimilated through the food. These are called heterotrophic. The energy production source can also be phototrophic, when the bacterium uses the sunlight to turn into energy for herself, or chemotrophic, if it uses inorganic molecules for that same purpose.